Well, thank you so much. It's such an honor and a privilege to be here. I'm having a great time. Is everyone excited about the fourth quarter and the new expo? Well, you know, I'm enjoying myself a lot. I do have to point a couple of fingers and say I think my sister and brother are having a little bit too much fun. We're going to talk about that later. Well, one of the questions that I'm often asked is, as a guy or a man, why did I start selling Avon? Well, behind us, Avon is the company for what?
Women.
Right?
And
there you go. Thank you. Well, my journey began with my mom 15 years ago. She needed a place to go to take care of us as children. She had nothing, she lost her job, she needed to start something new, and Avon gave her that opportunity. During that time, I saw how she helped change everyone's lives, how they grew, how they became their own success stories, and I fell in love with it. I realized that this company gives us something that we can give back to. You know, we help people succeed, and therefore we succeed. So, 6 years ago, I went ahead and gave my mom a call and said, "Hey, Mom, I think I'm ready to start selling Avon." And she clapped her hands and screamed and said, "You know what, it's about time." Well, due to my mom, I watched her and she set the example. She set goals. She wanted a stove, which I'm thankful for. She makes a great lasagna. And she wanted to teach us as children to set these goals, to attain them, and to work hard to get them. So thank you, Mom, for being a great mom, but also as a great upline. Our business is a family affair. I have my sister and her husband, Christine and Sebastian. My wife is absolutely beautiful. I wish she was here. She's with the kids right now, but I adore her. You wouldn't believe how much I love my wife. And it's because of this family and this relationship that we do Avon, and we do it well. But it wasn't until I appointed my brother Victor. Where's Victor? There's Victor. When I appointed him, that's when my business took off. It's kind of neat because Victor is someone a little different than me. He's, you know, when we see an obstacle, I like to kind of run around it. Victor wants to charge in and just destroy it and go right through. And so together we pushed each other. When I was tired, he picked me up. When he was lazy, I kicked him, said, "Let's go." And he kept on going, and he's very competitive, by the way. And so due to this competition, he said, "I want to be number one. I want to be number one recruiter in my district." And I said, "Okay, Victor, well, if you're number one, I got to be number one." So we're in different districts. So Victor, last year, was number one in his district. Unfortunately, I was number one too. However, he had over 100 recruits, so he did beat me. But you know what, this year I'm beating Victor. Now, setting goals is important. So Victor and I, we work together. He sees things differently, so we open a lot of different doors. I'd be afraid to go this way, he doesn't want to go this way, but together we make a good team. And that's what Avon's about, is partnerships, making a good team. Some of the goals that we accomplished together, my mom was a President's Council member. She sold over 100,000, and I said, you know, if she can do it, I can do it. I want to do that too. So for 4 years now, I've been a President's Council member. Right now, I'm on track to do it again for the 5th year in a row. But I set the example just as my mom did. And so Victor said, "You know what, if you're going to do it, I'm going to do it." So Victor, he attended as a guest about 3 years ago, got totally excited, he's extreme, went ahead and became a council member. He got to go to Bellagio 2 years ago. He was with us in Nassau in Bahamas last year, and now he's excited about Costa Rica because he's on track too. So that's part of the program. Find a mentor or your upline. Watch what they do, set the example, and then pass it on to your downline. Now, not only am I proud of sales, because Victor and I both do real well with it, but I have a really strong, powerful downline of over 300 members. It's due to all my team members that I have over $1 million in sales, which is another goal. She has 4.5. I wanted, you know, I'm a fourth of it, so I'm getting there. And I continue to teach my downline the same things that I'm passing on to Victor and what that's just passed on to me. Now, for a successful downline, we need some tools. Communication. I think this is the most important tool that we can have. Communication through email, through cell phone, through landline, office line. People need lifelines. I had, when I first started, my mom, my brother, I had lifelines, but sometimes new representatives don't have the support. So make sure that you give them your information so they can get a hold of you. Not only my first generation, but I give this to all my generations. I want them to know that when they have a question, they can call. It's okay. I've had the same question. We're builders of better tomorrows. You have to realize that Avon gives us tools as builders, and we need to go out and use these tools. They give us the stuff that the starter kit, the PATD, the contact list of 50 names. They give us many things, so it's our job and responsibility to pass out those brochures, pass out those books, those business cards, and to always follow up. And when we sign up a representative, what I try to do is I try to encourage them to become a sales representative. I don't want them to be an order taker. They're not going to make any money as an order taker, just calling someone up and taking one item. So encourage them to sell well, teach them to add on items, teach them to get familiar with the product, and even during our second contact, I'll go into depth with the high dollar and new items so they know key attributes that they can pass on to their customers. Giving them confidence, giving them knowledge, so as they go out and pass out their brochures, they're comfortable knowing that I know what I'm doing, and if I have a question, I can always call Marco. Now, prospecting, Robin said, don't make it a daily, don't make it a scheduled routine thing. Don't set it in for 2 to 5 on Wednesday. It's important that prospecting is every day. All of you, I'm sure, do this already because you wouldn't be here, but always have something with you. Take every opportunity, talk to anyone and everyone, and give them a card or give them a book. You never know who might be thinking, hey, I need a little extra pocket cash, or I just lost my job. So make sure that you take this opportunity and always have something with you. I'm going to talk about challenges a bit. Karen went up and down in title. I know my mom has done that as well. Even I've done it. It's something that we all have. There's past dues, there's removals, there's tons of challenges. But let's not focus on the negative. I'm gonna share an experience. This is true. I have a couple that signed up, a young couple, 18, 19 years old. He was working as a busboy at a restaurant, and they had their little newborn with them. Okay, everybody that has had kids or has kids and had their firstborn child, you're gonna remember what it feels like, because she's sitting there and we're getting to the goal part. She needs to start writing down goals and dreams, so she passes the baby on to the husband. He grabs the baby, and you should see him. He's like nervous, shaking. He's shaking more than I am right now. He's like just crazy. So, but you can see how much love is in his eyes for this little one. And so he gets the bottle. He's trying to feed the baby. It's so cute, And I'm talking to her. I said, okay, dreams and goals. What are we going to do? Your Avon's going to make money for you. What are you going to do with your money? Well, kind of mousy, kind of shy. I need Pampers. Oh wow, she needs Pampers. Okay. What else do you do? Well, the baby doesn't have a crib either. See, they didn't have any lifelines. They didn't have any support, and it touched me because I was, I've had my family. They're great, and so I've always had someone to fall back on. And all they wanted was some Pampers for the baby and a crib for the baby to sleep in. I'm sitting here thinking, I want a Rolex. So I went ahead and taught them what they need to do to go out and sell and make some money with Avon. Cycle went through, they placed their orders, the orders came in, they delivered their orders. Well, I'm getting on the phone, calling everyone. I get to her, and I'm kind of nervous because, this is like a make or break kind of thing. So I call, how are you doing? Oh, I'm great. Good. Anything to share with me? Well, I got my diapers. I was like, oh, yes, thank you. I was hoping she would get diapers. And then she said, guess what? I said, what? I'm going to go Sunday with my husband, and we're going to buy a crib. I said, oh, isn't that great? And that's, tied off. That's why I love Avon. This is the company that we can go and we find people who need some help, or find people who just want a little bit more, or want someone to say, hey, you know what, good job. We find those people who want a better tomorrow. And we are the builders for that, so make sure we find them, make sure we encourage them, nurture them, and help them grow.